It's the song exciting classical music lovers across the world. A waltz composed by Frederic Chopin, the iconic 19th century classical composer, written nearly 200 years ago, and its existence unknown until now.
The word that keeps coming to mind is cautious excitement.
The piece of music was discovered this spring in the collections of the Morgan Library and Museum in New York City.
One of the things that's striking about it is how tiny it is. It's literally the size of an index card.
This unnamed waltz, the first new piece of music by Chopin found since the 1930s, and this week experts verified its authenticity.
Our paper conservators looked at it under various kinds of light. There were little details like the handwriting and how Chopin would form the V of valse, and there would be a little curlicue or something on the side.
The museum's curator, Robinson McClellan, is the one who first came across the waltz.
It came up in probably what I would describe as the most routine part of my job, basically cataloging collections. And the main listing I saw did not even mention that there was a manuscript. It mentioned this Chopin letter for reasons I'm not sure of. So I honestly just didn't expect something like this to be in there.
I started getting emails from my students saying, "Professor, what do you think?" The buzz has certainly been tremendous.
Concert pianist and Columbia professor Magdalena Stern-Bachevska played the piece for us and said she spent hours with her students trying to decode this new piece of music.
It really meant a lot to me to be able to work with his own handwriting, seeing Chopin's thought process and some of the corrections that he made.
It's believed Chopin may have written close to 30 waltzes, but only 17 of them have been published. The others lost to history.
Do you think that there are other pieces like this soon to be found out there?
You know, it's very possible, but it's also very unlikely.
The rarity of discoveries like this creating a reaction that even McClellan didn't expect.
Also, Chopin, I think, among the great composers, has this particular kind of personal connection with many people. He has this ability to kind of reach directly to the heart.
Proving one of the greatest prodigies from the past can still surprise us. Chloe Melas, NBC News, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.